doozy.
Classic. All right, welcome back to another edition of Dear Ron. Cameron Ivy here with Ron De Jesus from Transcend. Ron, how you doing, man?
That's me. From Transcend.
Well, Ron, we're here. We got more questions, and I got a
Bring
hot
him
one for you.
on.
All right, here we go. Dear Ron, first time attendee at IAPP GPS in DC this year. What's the best way to get the most out of my experience at an IAPP GPS conference?
Oh, great question, Cam. I would say for any first timers going to an IAPP conference, there's a lot of ways that they can prep to make sure that their experience is as valuable as possible. Firstly, I'd look at the agenda that the IAPP puts out, look at all the sessions that are happening, and pick the ones that are the most relevant to you or you find the most interesting. There's about three or four concurrent sessionings happening at a time. So sometimes it is kind of difficult to pick and choose. But make sure you do your homework beforehand. Look at the speakers. Are they folks that excite you? Look at the topics. And also there's an app that helps you create your own agenda. It's called Cvent. And all this information should be in your IAPP kind of welcome email. So I would say firstly start with that. Make sure that you have a good sense of where you want to go topic wise, Cam.
Agree. Even if you're not a planner, I mean, I think it's good to kind of look ahead, go use social media, try to connect with some of the speakers that you might be intrigued by.
I love that idea. Reaching out on LinkedIn, using hashtag GPS25
Mhm.
to find out who's attending the conference, and reaching out to them and saying, "Hey, I'd love to get 15 minutes of your time during one of the coffee breaks." And I've done that in the past too, Cam. If there was someone, a CPO or a privacy thought leader that I just wanted to pick their brain on. Doing that at the conference makes sense, and doing that beforehand, setting up those meetings, I think is really critical.
Ron, this makes me think. Like, do you remember the first time you attended? You've been to a lot of privacy events. Do you remember your first privacy event?
Oh my God, I'm gonna age myself, but I've been to the IPP conference when there was like one IPP conference versus like the seven that they have now.
Hmm.
I was also one of the first people to take the CIPP exam when there was no like other appended letter to it.
That's cool.
So I'm definitely a IPP OG, I'd say. One thing I also wanted to mention was that these conferences also have affinity groups. So, for example, if you are a privacy lawyer, there's a privacy in law section. So, like, you can go to these meetups where you can meet, folks that have similar interests. So, if you're interested in talking to folks that are diverse in whatever,
Mhm.
context that is, there's a diversity and privacy section that you can go to. So the IPP does have these separate meetups interspersed throughout the conference where you can just really connect with your people.
I love that. That's a good point. I forgot about that. And also, speaking of, Transcend is a title sponsor this year. Really excited about that. This is the first time I think in
Well, first time that we're the only title
yeah,
sponsor.
yeah.
Wink, wink.
And yeah, I mean, if you've been to these, you know some of the other companies that have been there, been at the top there. But we're just really excited and honored to be that title sponsor. And Ron, we're also we're sponsoring a big party on the 23rd. If you want to kind of tell the folks about that.
It's the LGBTQ plus allies after party that I'm on the committee for. It's a giant fundraiser for LGBT tech and an organization called Smile that helps queer youth based in the DC area. So yeah, this is the event to go to after the conference, and we will be there as marquee sponsor. I also just wanted to mention too, Cam, that we're going to have an incredible booth this year.
Hmm.
So if folks, are making their way to the vendor hall, please stop by. We have the best swag. We're also going to have these incredible social media moments where we're going to be creating content in real time, which I'm super excited about. So if I pull you off the floor and want to ask you a question, I hope you're down for that.
Yeah, and I hope it's one of you first timers. That's going to be amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. Well,
Please don't be scared. I don't
yeah,
bite. So
don't be scared. Ron's not that scary. Come on, at least in front of the camera. Let's drink to that, Ron. We're really
Yeah,
excited about this. And again, if anyone is interested in any more, reach out to us. Reach out to Ron. We're happy to answer any questions and meet up with you at the event. So really excited.
absolutely. See you there.
See you there.